Hello, we're back. We're playing some more Naples in extended timeline. And well, we've had a few developments in a little bit of time between last episode and this episode. We went ahead and integrated Athens, and we're working on integrating Provence. It's almost done. It'll actually be done in a month. A whole entire month. And most importantly, because I was experimenting with what would be the easiest way to do it, we actually flipped Orthodox. And how we did that, how we managed to flip Orthodox, was I went ahead and ordered my one missionary to attempt to convert, I believe it was Cephalonia here, and then went to the economy tab and cranked missionaries maintenance all the way down to 0 so it would generate the unrest from attempting to convert a province, but not actually be converting them at all. Then as soon as the rebellion reached 50%, I provoked a revolt, mothballed all my forts, and just let them siege everything down. And so we were able to flip Orthodox in about 2.5 years. It was pretty dang quick. I was honestly impressed with how fast it was. I've flipped Orthodox as Sweden before without having to, like, go that deep into it. Basically just, capturing usually like St. Petersburg, and then just letting them spawn there and just letting them run around, not bothering provoking them or doing the missionary maintenance trick. So it was something I learned off of Google, and I wanted to try it, and it worked. It's beautiful, it worked. But now we've got some other things to do. Alright. Malta is now completely isolated. Venice took their other province. What is wrong with me today? Of Cycladi, or the Cyclades. So now Malta is just a one province minor, and we still have a core on it. So we're gonna want to take that. They're at war with the Hafsids? Huh? Oh no, we need to strike immediately then. We need to strike immediately then. Not waste any time. Get over there. Like now, before the Hafsids can get there. That is one thing too that's kind of unfortunate, is that... Oh, there we go. There's Provence integrated. I'm going to go ahead and delete that army for now, but I will take those galleys and merge them with our main navy. We're not going to be able to fight the Hafsids probably anytime soon, due to them being allied with so many people. Yeah, if we were to fight them, it would bring the Mamluks in, Sarahan, the Marinids. They would outnumber us by a massive degree. As you can see, we also did a little bit of diplomacy. We are now allied to Tyrol, Genoa, and Milan. We have royal marriages with Tyrol and Milan. And we did get our new ruler out of Regency, Carlo IV d'Anjou. He's sickly though, but he did produce an heir, so that's all that matters, right? And we are going to have to start converting provinces because, well, Provence was falling to some foul heresy. Some extremely foul heresy. So we'll get started on that. While the first half of our troops here start the landing on Malta. They've only got 3k there, so the 12k should be more than enough. My new ships. My new ships. I thought I had gotten a couple of galleys from them. Huh. Has my brain just rotted that badly? Alright, get the other 8k in there. And then we're gonna send the fleet a-hunting. Tell me I'm in control of the siege. Okay, good. Okay, good. I saw that the half-sids had landed. I was like, oh, please tell me I actually 100% got there first. I could order a naval barrage. Even though we don't have cannons yet, I could order a naval barrage to speed this up a little bit, but I really don't think it's necessary to spend the mill power to keep it 100. Alright. I don't think it's necessary. Kill, 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 kill. Enemy fleet detected. Kill, 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 kill. Crush them, crush them. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, we didn't get any extra ships from that, but we can go ahead and let them go repair while we continue the siege of Malta. Cyprus is also involved. I hope I don't have to go and naval invade them as well. That'd be a little bit of a pain. But if we have to, we have to. Just what in the hell do you think you're doing? I mean, I'm glad you're attacking the half-sids, but you're not allowed to have a navy anymore, Cyprus. It's not allowed. Oh, coward. Coward. Doesn't want to come out and fight my fleet. Despicable. Absolutely despicable. Alright, some ships that we had been building are done. More galleys. So I definitely want to be able to beat the Muslims at sea. Without a doubt. We actually went over our naval limit, probably because we captured those light ships, but that's fine. We're gonna be adding a few dev. Maybe we'll get maybe it'll even out. And I don't think we have a claim or anything on Cyprus. We do not. I mean, are we willing to take a little extra aggressive expansion? Am I willing to do that? Probably. Where are you going? Libyan Sea. We'll wait for him to come back a little bit, and then give him a little smackdown. A little bit of that WWE Raw Galley smackdown. Off the top of the sail. 42%. We got it. Excellent. Now take him to Cyprus. Take them to Cyprus, my fleet. Take them to Cyprus. We're going to style on them. Hafsids, get off my damn island. It's now my island. I mean, you can attempt to siege down my couple provinces in Greece. Have fun with that. Like, occupy, I'm sure it's not gonna save you. I'm already on your island. You set foot on my island, I set foot on yours. Oh, and the Hafsids. How'd you get up there? How'd you get up there, silly little Hafsid? You know what, I'm not gonna look Gift Horse in the mouth on this one. They are our mortal enemy. We're going to conquer their territory in North Africa eventually. But, they're dealing with annoyances against me at the moment, so I guess we can call that realpolitik. I guess we can call that a little bit of realpolitik. The enemy of my enemy can be a useful idiot for me. Or something like that. And Achaea has come to unsiege their own province. And Sarahan actually... Sarahan not only wiped the Cypriot army, but they're actually unsieging my vassals, my personal union juniors, province. Hey, well, like I said, I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. It ain't gonna save you later. It's not gonna save you later when I come for all that North African territory, but thanks. I guess. I mean, I didn't need your help, but thanks. Thanks, sucker. Beautiful. Now we're just gonna siege down Cyprus, because I'm tempted to just take it. We accept Greek. We are Orthodox. It's a wine province. It'd be really nice. It'd be really nice, just as a treat, you know? You can have a little Cyprus as a treat. For a second, because it's the same color, I was like, when did I take a province in Anatolia? I never did that. I didn't fight a single war in the, like, off time between the first episode and now, and it's like, nope, it's just another tag with the same country color. It's just a little silly. Alright, already at 7%. 28% now. I mean, we do have our little vestigial organ of Cyprus here. Yeah, we lost a couple claims against the Hafsids. We did fabricate a bunch more, though. We just can't take them on right now. We're not strong enough yet. But we will be. We will be soon. Well, I don't know about soon. We'll see. We shall see. We do get a lot of... Ooh, unconditional surrender! Unconditional surrender, buddy! We do need to build up and complete Neapolitan Navy, which means we need 20 galleys. And then we will get permanent claims on the Aleppo area, Syria area, Tyrrhenian Isles area, and the Balearics. The Balearics, however you want to say it. Which, that'll be super cool. We will definitely take the Balearics. They're only allied with Flanders. Excellent. And once we've completed that, we will gain permanent claims on Tunisia, Jerba, Kabylia, Tripolitania, Aragon, Catalonia, and Valencia. So we are going to definitely see a big Orthodox Neapolitan Mediterranean Empire. Or Sicilian, really. Because we are eventually going to likely form the two Sicilies. Or we could just form Italy. One of the two. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Malta. in Cyprus. And a whole 20 ducats. Yeah, buddy. And we only have to make Cyprus a core. Since, you know, we already had a core on Malta. But these damn Hafsids are going to be sitting there, exiled. Disgusting. Disgusting. Good, well, we'll sit there and wait while we... brainlet moment. While we core Cyprus. Messina? I mean, that doesn't really matter. The Sicilian culture, it doesn't... But whatever. We accept Sicilian, but I'll let it convert to Neapolitan, I guess. That is our main culture. We'll just sit the army here while it cores to prevent unrest. And looks like their first Cathar province is going to finish converting to Orthodox here quite quickly. But in the meantime, while we sit and wait, I'm going to, you know, let it sit for a bit while I debate whether we're going to go after Venetian Dalmatia next, that we have claims over, or if we're going to take another route. But our likely next expansion path is going to be probably Venetian Dalmatia, but we'll see. We shall see. Either way, we'll be back momentarily. Alright, it is now August of 1377, and we have reached 20 galleys, so we can take Neapolitan Navy, giving us all those permanent claims. So now, when we want to, we can go ahead and take the Balearics, and we can actually go after Aragon for control of Sardinia, and eventually we'll have to go after our current ally, Genoa, for Corsica. But, you know, that'll be in the future. Let's go ahead and get these galleys together, as they will be meeting up with the main navy at some point. We're just finishing up coring Cyprus, which once that's cored, I'm going to start moving the armies back. No, I don't want to give you money. And then I think we're going to start preparing to strike against Venice to take all of their Dalmatian provinces from them. Since we have permaclaims on them, and we have a mission for it, which will give us a 20-year trade power bonus. And plus it'd be good to have a good little chunk of the Adriatic here. Plus, there's a monument here, which if we fully upgrade it, gives us 15 land force limit, 10 naval force limit, and minus 15% land maintenance at its current, it's currently at level 2, which would be 10 land force limit, 5 naval force limit, and minus 10% land maintenance modifier, and 15% local defensiveness. Quite nice, quite nice. I want it. Plus, we are building a second army here in Greece, since we're going to be going to war with Venice. It just seems like it would be smart to have some forces over here. Now, I don't have claims on any of that, so I might actually just start fabricating claims on some of this. I think that would probably be a little smart. A little smart. So we'll start fabricating. We'll wait for the core and everything. We'll keep building up that army, and we'll be back. Unless, you know, something crazy happens, we'll be back when we're ready to strike. Ready to strike at the foul heart of Venice. Alright. Well, opportunity has struck quicker than I thought it would. Aragon has broken up into Catalonia and Zaragoza. Zaragoza, as they would pronounce it in Spain, because I like making fun of their pronunciation. No, I'm kidding. I'm not making fun. I do find it kind of strange, though, being used to Central American Spanish and then hearing Z's be pronounced as a TH sound. But anyways, with them broken up, this is a perfect opportunity for us to strike and take Sardinia. So we are going to go ahead and put the navy out, which now consists of 20 galleys, 12 transports. We are exactly at our naval force limit. And we're going to go ahead, quit drilling the main army. We've built up the Armata de Atene, or Athenian army. Ooh, baby's crying. I gotta take care of that. Oops. Anyways, where were we? Ah, yes. We've built up the army of Athens to 14K men, which I think is sufficient for now, since we're going after Catalonia first, you know, since the change of plans went into effect here. Yeah, I'm gonna take more time to fabricate claims on Venice. Problem is, because I already have claims on them, it's going to take a lot longer to fabricate new claims because, well, I gotta build up a larger spy network to fabricate more claims. So, we're gonna go ahead and declare on Catalonia. Oh, they'd bring in France now. France and Portugal. Never mind. Never mind. Disregard. Never mind, we'll wait. We'll wait till France isn't defending them. Cause, oof. What about the Balearics, though? Okay, they still would only be defended by Flanders. So we're gonna make Minorca the war goal. And we're gonna go ahead and declare that one. And send them over. Send them over, boys. We will only accept complete Mediterranean domination. Alright. The first bit of the army is landing at Minorca. They have 3K there, which is going to get instantly sent to the Shadow Realm. Probably instantly sent to the Ding Dong Ditch dimension. Yes. Banished to the Shadow Realm. Now let's just let the army meet up and occupy that. Good, good, good. Go ahead and land on Majorca. Wow, Flanders really sent an army to try and siege down Provence. Good luck. Good luck, Chief. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors of sieging down Provence. Well, it'll take a hot minute there for our troops to get over there. We'll go ahead and begin that siege, and we'll send the other part of the army to real quick occupy Ibiza, or would be Ibiza by modern parlance, wouldn't it? They have another 2k there, but even with no general, that's not going to be much of a problem. It ain't going to be much of a problem. If I had more transports, I could probably just send the Greek army over there and handle it, but beautiful. All right, let's get that occupied so we can get this war in the bag. Just put the Balearics in the bag. Put the Balearics in the bag, bro. Alright, while that siege is going on, we could send the smaller half of the army over there to Toulon to wait it out. Because as soon as this siege is over, we'll be sending the main army over there. So we're just going to wait the siege out. Alright, here we go. 269 days and the siege of Majorca is done. And now we can send the rest of the army here to go relieve the siege of Provence, which will hopefully be enough to say war's done once we smack around this army from Flanders. And as it should be, an absolute blowout, an absolute wipe. Let's see if they'll accept full annexation yet. Not quite. Well, that's fine. We can just sit on it for now. We can just sit on it until they're done. We can get 19.8 more war score from sitting on them. So we can let that army drill. Let the main army replenish back up to full numbers. And see if Flanders dare yet send another army down here to die in Provence. We are converting Provence to Orthodox at the moment. And there we go, there's the unconditional. You love to see it. Core it all. And we get another age ability. I'm going to take missionary strength. Very good. That'll speed up our conversions because we do have a couple more to do. And well, a couple more now that we took the Balearics. So we'll sit on that for a little bit, let them core up, start conversions, etc. Send the main army home to Naples, since, well, we still are planning to hit Venice for their Dalmatian provinces and possibly some of their Greek holdings. some of their Aegean island holdings. So, once again, it's a little bit of a waiting game, so we'll be back when we're ready to move forward with our devious little plans, eh? Well, what a development this is. What a development this is. I was just sitting here waiting for these provinces to core, and suddenly we're the king of Hungary. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Yet Byzantium no longer considers us a rival. I wonder why. Probably should have made Venice my rival, actually, since we're about to go to war with them, but hey, whatever. This will make things, quite a bit easier. Let's go ahead and enable support loyalists, see how much that costs us. We're still making money. Oh, buddy, we're still making money. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And soon, we should be able to integrate Achaea in 1 year. Actually, no, 1 month. So, let's start cranking their relations up. Let's start cranking those relations up with them. Otherwise, we're still waiting on those cores and everything. We'll build up a little bit of money. We'll do influence, great power influence nation on Achaea, and probably send them a gift as well to crank those relations up faster. And once we get up to 190, we'll start integrating them as well. And considering this, it's already Greek and Orthodox provinces, we'll have no problems with them once they're integrated. Beautiful. We love to see it. We love to see it. We're putting those diplomats to work this time, this playthrough. Alright. We are putting them to work. Occupied by Strathclyde. It's silly. Very silly. But I'm honestly surprised by the PU on Hungary. I knew that we had a royal marriage with them at some point early on. I didn't know that it would pan out into a PU. But hey, that's great. What'll likely happen is at some point we will, after we take Venetian Dalmatia, we'll likely, at some point in the future, integrate Hungary, then release Hungary proper and just keep the coast. I mean, like, release them as a perma, border vassal to keep my borders nice and strong. It's less for me to culture convert and having a permanent vassal to protect my borders, beat up rebels and enemies, etc. It's always nice. It's always nice. See if we can keep them. We shall see about that. We shall see about that. Okay, is about to have a wee little rebellion. So we'll go ahead and station our Greek army in Patrasso. Since that's where they will likely sprout up. Those cores are almost done. Beautiful. What about our religious conversions? How is that going? Provence is almost done. Provence is almost done. Good. Now we'll send them on to Cisteron to make that also Orthodox. Now we're going to have to do culture conversions around here at some point. Ah, crap. They just screwed my dang claim fabrication. That's fine. We've got the claims on Dalmatia, and we've got a claim on the funny named province. We got a claim on N-word land. N-word point. No, kidding. It's Black Point. But I don't want to get slapped on the PP by YouTube for saying it. For saying the funny province name. So I'm not gonna. They'll slap my PP. You guys gonna rebel or not? Cowards. Absolute cowards. Let's watch numbers go up. This is the numbers go up show. Alright? We're watching the funny number go up. So we can get our dopamine hit for the day. Of hearing the da-da, you know? The little Catholic zealots in Hungary. My brothers in Christ, you are already Catholic. What are you doing? What are you doing, you silly goose? Well, they haven't even gone up to 90 yet. We're making enough mill power that I'm fine with doing a little harsh treatment. Just a little harsh treatment as a treat. Just a little bit of, you know, torturing rebels as a treat. A few beheadings as a snack. Ba, 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 ba. Beautiful. We'd love to see it. Now they're part of my country forever. Forever and ever. You'll become Orthodox, you'll love it. You're gonna cease being cringe and Catalonian in culture eventually. It's gonna be great, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love being Neapolitan and Orthodox. You're gonna love it, it's gonna be great. The Knights raided me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Knights are, for some reason, Rhodes, or Dodecanese, is Bogomilist, which is disgusting. Disgusting heresy. We're gonna have to do something about that. But I don't have a claim on it right now. So it's gonna have to wait until after we slap Venice on the PP a little bit. It's gonna have to wait. Now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wait until the that rebellion pops, smack that down real quick, and then we're likely going to strike Venice. Now they will bring in Ferrara, Mentese, the Knights, and Cilicia. But I don't care. I got Hungary. I've got Hungary on my side. We're gonna take all that. Wait, for this, can I give it to a non-tributary subject? I could. But we want it for ourselves. We want it for greedy precious. We want it for ourselves. I do want at least Ragusa here for myself, so I get the walls of Dubrovnik. I mean, I could give the rest of it back to Hungary, but I don't know. We'll make that decision. We'll burn that bridge when we come to it, alright? We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. But, like I said, I'm just going to wait for that rebellion to pop in Achaea, and then we'll be getting ready to finally, like I've been saying for 40 minutes now, strike Venice. Alright, the rebellion is finally popped in Achaea. We'll go ahead and solve that problem real quick. Send this army back to Athens. Oh no, the White Horde has made me their rival. What will I ever do? Otherwise, we've mostly got unrest under control. I know this looks like a lot. Most of those are Hungary's rebels. And the other reason Catalonia is starting to pop off a little bit is because I started converting Ibiza. But it's only going to take 20-something months each, so about 2 years apiece to convert these. So in 6 years, they will be all good to go. And Venice is now at war with Byzantium, so I believe the time to strike, well, it's about now. So, I'm going to declare with actually the war goal being the funny name province. We'll call in Tyrol as well. So we will actually fairly significantly outnumber them in total numbers. At this point now, Genoa will actually join them, which is hilarious because I got a permaclaim on Corsica. So, war it is. Oh, their fleet was right there. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Go, kill mode. Kill mode. Oh, they beat up my trade ships a little bit. Well, now Hungary is also going to go after them. Alright. There we go, that's the war goal occupied. We'll go ahead and punch their navy back out into the ocean as well. Yeah, sure, we'll give Byzantium mill access. Are we still rivals with them? No, but they are not very happy with us. They're not very happy with us, but I don't care. That's fine, that's fine. I do want Venice to go and unoccupy those provinces, though, so I can take them. Especially Ragusa. We've occupied Venice, but Venice is not their capital. What? They made Dalmatia their capital, let me guess. They did. You fools. You absolute buffoons. You morons. Alright, let's go kill the Genoese fleet. Get back here! Good. Good. Let's let the fleet repair up a little bit. Then we're gonna do a little blockading. It's called we do a little blockading. Good, they unsieged that. Ugh, we're gonna have to wait for Skodra to be unsieged, or we could, you know, walk all the way around. That is an unfortunate thing. How unfortunate. But alas. I'm just gonna let the Byzantine fleet get possibly beat up here. Oh no, they're winning. Well, never mind then. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, whatever. When did France join this war? And how did France join this war? I didn't co-bellige anybody. Now I gotta go fight France? Well, we better start sieging down Genoa then. We're gonna have to, put Provence on defensive edict. And hope that we can siege down Genoa and then beat the French. Let's just quick wipe. A little quick wipe. A little naval quick wipe. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, well, we're gonna have to wait out some sieges either way. Why would I don't need a loan, Lorraine. Thank you. Oh, God. I didn't see that army there. Back to Napoli, back to Napoli, back to Napoli. Come on. Alright. We didn't take too bad of a loss there. That's okay. That's okay, but I would really like to know how the hell France got in my war. I would really like to know that. We're gonna have to wait out this siege so that we can do all this, wipe that Venetian army hopefully, and then link up to try and fight them on a little more advantageous terms. On slightly more advantageous terms, perhaps. Or we could be cowards and just try and get out for basically nothing, but oh, well, with this army here, we're gonna have to do something a little different. We're gonna have to cross our... We're gonna abandon this siege. We're going to cross this army back over. We're going to fight like our life depends on it. Because it does. Because it actually does. Alright, excellent. Get over here. Get over here, we have some Frenchmen to kill. Oh, beautiful, look at them casualties. Come fight me, coward! Yes, the more people we can get out of this war, and quickly, the better. The more people we can get out of this war, and quicker, the better. Alright, well, we're winning the naval war, however, they're definitely going to occupy Provence. At least in the temporary. So once this is unoccupied, we're gonna have to kinda mount a bit of a counter-offensive here. We'll give another month for replenishment. And then we go on the march. We go on the march. Let's see if we can hit the French here. They keep getting away. He can't keep getting away with this. Oh, just outplayed. Outmaneuvered. Okay, good. We can catch them in our own territory again. And we're actually going to catch them this time. If we're going to get out of this war with a favorable outcome, we're going to need to win some battles. We're not going to be able to win that battle in 3 days. Where are all these troops coming from? Huh? Crap, they're gonna catch that army. They're not gonna be able to wipe it, though. He hopes. Yep. Frustrating. Frustrating. But I think we might be able to farm some victories off of this. The French left, and now just the Venetians are here, and the Genoese are nearby. Well, they held out for almost 400 days. They held out for almost 400 days there. And, of course, the Hungarians are losing a battle. We need that war score. We need it. Damn it. Well, damn. Got to strategize. We've got to think some alternate strategies. All right, let's get Abruzzo yet again unoccupied. Ugh. The pain. The pain. All right. Now, unfortunately, there's enough mill access that I cannot leave, you know, my home region undefended while I, you know, send the armies to, say, Greece and go through Hungary or something like that. We pretty much, the only option we have is to hope that we can catch some armies mostly by themselves here and start piecemealing them. That's pretty much our hope. So, we're gonna get that, that replenishment tick and start moving. But we must be cautious. See if I can lure them into a non-advantageous fight. They took Provence. Because of course they did. Silesia wants out of the war. Good. Now let's see if we can get Ferrara out of the war. And one of my generals dies in a siege. Because of course he does. Can I put a general on him in neutral? I can. He sucks. Kinda sucks, but is what it is. Let's catch these fools. This is what we wanted. Good. Good, 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 good. We are now going to pull back to our borders, since some of them were moving that way. Oh, we caught the Venetians at least. Make sure that no one else was heading this way. Get a little bit of replenishment. Because we did definitely take some casualties here. Yes, I know it's casualties. I'm being facetious, you goofs. And see what we can do next. Alright, while we're waiting for our armies to plunge up a bit, I'm going to send the Navy out to go punish the French. We caught them. We caught them and we're going to absolutely mangle them. I don't care about Zaragoza having a civil war right now. Oof, looks like we actually lost a galley there, but we still beat them. Handily. I'm gonna go after this Genoese navy next. Come on, catch them. Beautiful. No blockades for you, sir. Now we can hit these Venetian and Ferraran navies. Good, 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 good. Hungary is getting absolutely mangled right now, unfortunately. But that's a lot of naval battles just won, and we're going to head back up north to see what we can, see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. If we could take out these French armies, I would cry tears of joy. But we're gonna have to get through Ferrara to do that. So we'll begin the siege. we shall begin the siege. And start converting Minorca. And let's see if we can get Ferrara siege down with any semblance of urgency. I've got plenty of mill power. Let's get a barrage. Didn't help much, but it helped. Unfortunately, we're gonna kind of have to let them occupy Hungary while we siege down Ferrara, so we will just wait on this siege, and well, I'll update if anything absolutely insane happens in the meantime. But otherwise, we'll just wait out this siege. Alright, 167 days, we got the siege of Ferrara. Now, can we piece them out? Yes. For a few coins, just to so I can say I got something out of that. So I can say I got something out of it. And France went ahead and pieced Tyrol out of the war. We're gonna have to go ahead and send these armies home, and we did go ahead and hire the Grand Company. We're losing money, but Castile sent us a gift. We're going to quickly send the Free Company over here to distract the Venetians. I mean, land movement blocked by fort. This is... What do you mean land movement blocked by hostile fort? What do you mean? What do you mean? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Well, what do you mean land movement blocked by a hostile fort? It's my fort! Well, that's not gonna do then. Because the game decided to bend me over and screw me. That is absolute... That is a problem. That is a problem. So what we're gonna have to do is just fight the land war. Unfortunately, we don't have a direct land route to Genoa anymore. Well, unfortunately, this may have screwed us. This may have just screwed us. They will not accept any demands right now, huh? Well, we're gonna have to fight on then. We're going to have to fight on. But that is just complete buffoonery that I cannot... Now it'll let me transport my men over. Am I going crazy? Am I losing it? Am I frickin' losing it? Because I'm starting to think I'm frickin' losing it. I'm just saying. Yeah, sure, give me some money, I don't care. Let's go reoccupy the war goal so that this is not just looking completely awful for us. We'll be a little sneaky about it. Oh, hello, 2K stack of Venetians. Alright, once we've occupied that, we're going straight to Epirus to trap these Frenchmen in. Beautiful. I think actually getting a lot of those allies out of the war ended up being beneficial to me. Alright, we gotta stop dooming, boys. Quit dooming. No dooming allowed. Since it's a lot harder for them to get at my home provinces now, we're going to adopt a policy of striking them and you know, wiping armies and then running back home. Drop them here. Drop them here, please. Because we're going to put these Frenchmen to the sword. We're going to annihilate them. We're going to barbecue them. We're going to absolutely smash their skulls in. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill. Oh, beautiful. Look at them casualties. You want to siege my provinces? You want to come in my house? Piss on my dog? And we're just taking techs in the middle of this. Yeah, I imagine my war exhaustion is pretty high. I would imagine so. We are just gonna have to unsiege some Byzantine territory to be able to go and wipe some armies in Hungary, unfortunately. Oh, it is what it is. But if we can catch them in a battle down here, that's fine too. I think that's exactly what we're going to do, is we're going to try and catch them over here. Oh, but we shall see. Okay, good. They're locked in. They're locked in. I'm locked in. Ooh, but the French are bringing reinforcements. Crap. Ah. Damn it. Hungary, you better come and help with this, you bastards. We'll take it out on their navy. Take out our anger on their navy. Is this war? France getting involved is such bullshit. But at least Milan is going and beating up Genoa for me. Does that mean Genoa would be willing to get out of this war? No. Because they're stupid. Because they're absolutely stupid. Here's how we can still win this, guys. Copium. Copium. I swear we can still win it, guys. Alright, well, a small development. Milan has gone ahead and sieged down everything except for Corsica that Genoa has. We've gone ahead and beat up their navy here. I think what I'm going to do... Well, first off, we're going to wipe this army from Brittany. Like, bro, why are you even here? Never mind, we're fighting the French. Unfortunately, because we have to. Oh, that army has low morale. Get in there, get in there, get in there! Okay, good, we won that. That's a massive dub. This is huge. This is exactly what we were looking for, is being able to catch a bunch of smaller armies and be able to beat them kind of piecemeal. Oh, they're coming in. Ooh, they coming. 27th of November. Crap. We're not gonna be able to evade that. Damn it. They are probably going to win this. Unfortunately, just due to the morale. Yep. Hey, if I give you some provinces, will you screw off? Okay, this makes this winnable. I know it seems like I'm coping and sneaking right now, but this makes this winnable. Even if we have to rebuild our whole army, we can do that. We can beat Venice and Genoa. France is out of the war, and we have a truce. Let's just hope we don't get stack wiped here. We did not. We did not get stack wiped here. Yeah, it sucks that we lost Provence, but I didn't really care that much about Provence to begin with, honestly. Let's be real. We're gonna come back once our troops replenish a bit. Hungary is now carpet unsieging. Okay, it is no longer late Middle Ages. That is actually pretty damn good. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Now, we let Hungary unsneed. We're going to blockade Genoa. And as soon as these guys replenish a little bit more, we're going on the offensive. Good, good, good. But boy, is France on our naughty list. France is eternally on the naughty list. We are going to punish them for their insolence. Ah, the damn half-Cids. We're gonna punish them too. Trust me. Alright, boys. I need you, back home. Or I need you back in Greece, rather. If we could intercept that Venetian army, that'd be cool, but I doubt it. But we are gonna cut them off here. Wipe another little Venetian stack here. Good. And these Genoese and Venetian armies must perish. Hungary is doing a fairly decent job carpet unsieging their own land. No, don't let these idiots replenish. Destroy them. I said destroy them. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And we can start integrating Achaia as soon as this war is over. So we lose a couple provinces, we gain a couple provinces. Arguably, of course, well, not even arguably, it's just straight up true that these provinces are not as good as Provence. But let's be real, in a war, especially against France, our chances of being able to hold this kind of exclave was low anyways. We still have Coneo, though. That's funny. But now we have a realistic chance. Well, not even just a realistic chance. We are going to win this war now. Simple as. Now, are they still at war with Byzantium? No, they peaced out with Byzantium. Which is fine. Which is fine. Not going to pick too many nits about that. But we are now definitely going to severely punish Venice. And we are going to, well, ensure that they're never going to be a problem for us again. And I really also want to take Corsica in this war. Now we need, since we lost territory in this war, we need to majorly gain territory in this war. To, you know, just put it dead simple as. So we're going to begin occupying Dalmatia. Or begin sieging Dalmatia, rather. Hungary and Achaia are still carpet unsieging, and Venice, because they're stupid, are attempting to re-siege some of their provinces. Yeah, we'll take a royal marriage with Padua. We'll take it. I'm going to move this army back. let them replenish for a little bit. We might have to slacken just to get some manpower. Yep, we're gonna slacken. We're gonna slacken a bit. Get some manpower and take Corsica. Or at least occupy it. Genoa actually lost Genoa. Because Lamau, of course, they did. We've got a little bit of a siege race going on over here, but they've got little one stacks. Carpet sneeding. Yeah, we lost some claims on Hafsids. That's something we'll deal with later. I'm not going to bother fabricating on them again. We are going to get permanent claims on most of their country, if not all of it, so I ain't that worried about it. Ain't that worried about it. Israel. The Sunni Emirate of Israel? Excuse me? Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît? Yeah, I'm just not even gonna question it anymore. It's EU4, man. The AI is just playing like a player, I guess. Because that seems like something an EU4 player would do, just to be cursed. I say as someone who has, well, 1,000 hours in this game. And still sucks at it. Still sucks complete ass at this game. But hey, you know, we're winning now. I gave up something to get something. Out of the deal, baby. Out of the deal. I was gonna have to culture convert all that crap anyways. Now they gotta sit on a couple Orthodox provinces and get unrest. Joke's on you, Frenchie. Become Orthodox. Alright. Well, the siege of Dalmatia is going well. We'll reoccupy Ragasa, Jatara, and Wallachia. We'll occupy all that. We'll probably go fight this army up here. I'm going to siege down Arbenga. And then that should pretty much be this war won. I am going to take a lot. Dalmatia sieged. War score acquired. Let's send the navy around so we can make sure we pin the Venetian navy in. Oh, Genoa wants out? Well, guess what, buddy? The only way you're getting out now is if you give me Corsica. So if you want out, give me Corsica and money. Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you, idiot. We'll send that army home real quick. Because, I mean, really, that's the only province I care to take from Genoa right now. That's a lot of Diplo to spend. It's a lot of Diplo to spend to get a little less war exhaustion when this war is on its last legs. We'll go ahead and occupy Cataro, even though we don't have a claim on it. Go ahead and send the navy back around. Catch the Venetians. Absolutely pound them into the dirt. Demand unlawful territory from Bavaria. Corsica? Screw yourself. Take a nice big step back and stick your head up your own arse. That's what I have to say to Bavaria. Call for peace. Oh, now you want peace? Now you want peace, Venice? I mean, what can I say? What can I say other than I'm taking it? A little coalition? I don't care. I'll take it. Give me some money, too, while you're at it. We love to see it. We love to see a good victory. And you know what? That's Dalmatian conquest, baby. That's Dalmatian conquest. Core all of that crap. We are going to have to fight so many rebels in the time in between episodes. But you know what? It was worth it. That was an absolute slog. I don't care about your independence. Honestly, we need a period of peace and rebuilding after that slog. We ran completely out of manpower. We got our asses beat for the majority of that war. Had to give up most of Provence. We kept one province here, in Piedmont. That there's no way we can defend. In all honesty, in another war. We took Corsica. We took 2 of the Aegean islands. We took Crete. Alright. And we took Venetian Dalmatia. We gave one province to Hungary. We took the rest for ourselves, including Ragusa with the walls of Dubrovnik, and Dalmatia was the Venetian capital, so we took that as well. But oh boy, that was, yeah, I intended this to be 45 minutes to 55 minutes, and we've now gone for 1 hour 29 minutes. So I think that will be where we wrap it up for today. Thank you everybody for coming out. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even a comment, and maybe, perhaps even, subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.